Hi guys, it's Sam here with Bargain Hunting Blonde, and today I'm bringing to you a YouTube reveal / review on my Celine box bag. So you guys will have definitely seen this for like 2 years probably now on my Instagram, which I'll have linked down below if you don't follow me, but I wanted to kind of do a reveal on here and do a review since I was looking at Celine reviews in general, and I noticed that a lot of the reviews are older, and Celine just doesn't get as much attention as a lot of the other fashion houses, even though I think Celine bags are amazing. So let's dive in a little bit to some details on this bag. So I'm trying to use my phone again for details, but this bag is the Dune color, which is like a beige goat skin. So it is a pebbled leather, as you guys can see, and not a box. It does have gold hardware. The measurements on this bag are 9 inches by 7 inches, excuse me as I hit the flap, and then the depth is 3 inches. So it is a pretty good size bag, but it is on the smaller side because it is not very deep, but it is just kind of like this beautiful shape. It has no like exterior markings that would tell you that this bag is Celine. Even if you look at the hardware, you do not see Celine on the outside of the hardware. The only time you see Celine on the hardware is, and I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to see this, the little marker right there, little bar that you use with this flap when you open it, does say Celine, and then it does say Celine right there on the interior. But other than that, it is a very logo-less bag. It does come in, I believe, 5 different materials. So you have the box leather, which is where this bag gets its name, the box bag. It's actually the classique or the classic bag, but we just refer to it the box bag as most of the bags are made in box leather. Then you have the goat skin, which is what this is. You also have the, I'm probably gonna butcher this, liege, I don't know how you say it, L-I-E-G-E leather, which is much more of a styrated, is that a word? Might have just made up a word. Much more of a leather that is like the epi leather, where you can see the little lines in the leather, and that is beautiful and very durable, but a lot harder to find. Then you do have the exotic. So She's the Posh has a beautiful exotic lizard, pink lizard, I think it's pink lizard, bag that is in box skin. I know Mel also has an exotic bag. And then lastly, you have the Splazo, which I'm sure I'm saying wrong, which is their version of the patent leather. So you can get many different materials in this bag. I did go goat skin because it is a little more durable than the box, but guys, I have all the hard eyes for the box leather. Like I am definitely going to add a box bag eventually, just not at this moment. These bags are very expensive. This bag does retail in the US for $3,950 before tax. And then if you live in California, add 10% about onto that. So very expensive piece to be purchasing brand new. I would recommend that you buy it pre-loved if you can find it pre-loved, or in Europe. For some reason, Celine is much more reasonable in Europe than it is in the US, even with like all the exchange rates and all that taken into account. Whenever I go to Europe, I find that I get a really good deal on my Celine. So, as I did show you guys before, I did not know how to open this bag when I first tried it on at Celine, and it is a very interesting opening. So you do press down on like this little lever, and then you just pull up, and the bag is open. So as you will see, there is a different color from the exterior to the interior. That is somewhat the goat skin, but I've also seen that on a lot of the other different types of leathers. Even the box leather sometimes will have a different color interior because this is not box, it is just a basic calf skin. You guys can see a lot less pebbling there. There is 3 pockets, but it's kind of like 2, and then this back zippered pocket. So there are these 2 pockets here. This one does have 2 slip pockets in it, and this one is just open, and then again the back zipper pocket. So as you can see, I do have the strap off my bag, and that is because I have seen and prefer to store it this way, but I've also seen people wear this bag as a really beautiful clutch. They just kind of tuck it under their arm like this, and I think that's really pretty and really cool with this bag because you can completely take off the strap, because the strap does go threaded through these 2 little leather pieces right there. You could also attach any sort of lobster clasp onto this if you wanted to use a different strap than the one it does come with, because I know people don't actually like the strap, and I do think there are 2 reasons for that, which I'll go into once I show you the strap. So this is the strap. It does have gold hardware, and it is the same goat skin to match the bag. It does have 2 of these little gold pieces and is somewhat, as you guys will see, adjustable, but not completely. So I think that's reason number 1 why people don't love this strap, is it is adjustable, but not really. There are only 4 holes in this bag, but actually that makes you kind of like 2 adjustments. You could probably do 3. It makes you about 3 adjustments because you do need to use 2 holes to go into these 2 gold pieces. They're showing up silver in the camera, but they are gold. Also, people don't like how this clasps together because it will eat your hair. So as you guys can see, I just opened it and it is like a little flap here with this little knob. And what you do is you do put the leather piece in and you would close it on the little hole, and that is how it stays shut. I know people have had issues where this clasp will open, and I know that Celine can replace it or will fully replace your strap, but people don't love that. So you could easily put your own strap on it. I don't have an issue. The strap length is great for me, but I'm 5'10", and Celine does kind of have that issue where a lot of their straps aren't adjustable or only kind of adjustable and then work for really tall people, which most people aren't as tall as me who are using this bag. So definitely something to take into consideration. I do think this is a beautiful bag. I think it is a classic. I think it is great for people who do not like logos, because as I said, there is only this logo on this metal bar right here, which again, I can't really get it to show, but it is there. And then on the interior, this is an older Celine bag, so it does have the accent on the E, which I actually love. And I'm really sad they did away with, but I think it's just one of those bags that is a classic. You will never know from the outside, unless you're a bag person, what fashion house this came from. It is just really beautiful, and I think it's just, again, so classic. That's why it's called the classic bag. I do wish, the one thing I would change about this bag, and I know a lot of people don't like the opening, I don't mind the opening, is I do wish it had a back pocket. I think that would be a great addition to this bag because you could just slide your phone in there or something really quickly to get out instead of having to use the clasp. I don't struggle with the clasp, but if you did, I could find that very annoying. Also, if you do have this in a different leather, like the box leather, you do see a lot of wear around the clasp because people will be opening it and hands will slip and then their nails will get the box leather. So something to consider when looking at bags on the Preloved market is to really look around this clasp and to look on the clasp, because that is where you do see the wear and kind of the marks and the discoloration. So if you guys have any questions about this bag, please let me know down below or DM me on Instagram. I love this bag. I use it a lot. It just doesn't make its way into tons of Instagram photos or onto YouTube, so I wanted to show it to you guys. Like I said, I would love to add another to my collection. I find it really beautiful, and I would probably be adding a box leather to my collection next. I don't think I'd go exotic or the patent. I'm not a patent or exotic person really, but I do love the liège leather. It's very pretty. It's just very hard to find. So thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. If you like this sort of video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video, which is twice a week. If you did like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see how I style my bags or a reveal of this bag like 2 years ago, please make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and my blog, all of which are linked down below. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.